Before I start today's video review, I'd like to say one thing. If you're wondering why my background is completely different and my environment looks different, I'm in a new room, new house. Cool. I moved in finally. Well, not yet. My collection is still in, well, you can see what remains down there. So yeah, all that will be reviewed in the meantime. I was supposed to do Scourge, Battleship, and Nightbird, but they can wait for this, because today's video review is going to be special. For my 51st review, we're going to be looking at Transformers Cybertron Primus. Yes! Look at this. I got one. Good price. Complete. Missiles. Omega Lock. Good key. And 2 freebies. Oops. Decepticon key and a Beast Planet key. A shiny chrome. So you can see there. But take a look at this. Let's take a look at Primus here. Now, I have a lot to say about this thing. Definitely, because this is something that, one, I thought I was never gonna get. 2, probably be like impossible to get complete, because everywhere I look on eBay and stuff, he's like missing the key, or some missiles, or he's just not working. Before I continue, I will put batteries in him later. Not right now, because I don't feel like having him go off during the review. Later. But yeah, let's get on with this. Now let's take a good look at this thing's beautiful mismatch sculpting. That's one thing I definitely love about this thing, is the uneven sculpting all around the planet. You can see, I think, Kaon, is that it? I don't remember. But yeah, you can see that right there. Like, I love how it sticks out so much on the planet mode. This big gray spot with all the yellow. I love that. I definitely love that. You can see all the small little building details all around the city. Planet. All the little towers and stuff. Making up the spikes in the planet. And like that. All these little buildings. All around the planet. Definitely a beautiful thing to have in this planet mode. Definitely very beautiful. So little planets and stuff with the guns. Little stand at the bottom of it. This thing makes a better planet than Unicron. I find that funny. He's just 100 times better than the Armada Unicron in the planet mode. Because for like Armada Unicron, it's more like a silhouette, not like I guess an illusion, I guess. But the front part was like all circle, but the back was square. I don't have him with me right now, but the quote-unquote compare him, I'd say Armada Unicron would be like this big, maybe, I'd say. If I had him on hand, of course, I'd show him. But yeah. I definitely do love all the little sculpted details. I love the mismatched nature of the whole planet mode, something like that. Now, gimmick. What does this thing, what can I do with planet mode? You're wondering. So this big circle on top. Oh yeah, before I continue with that, yes, Minicons, and anywhere else, Minicon. So yes, he's still compatible with Minicons. Of course he is. It's Armada. What do you expect? Or Cybertron, you know. What can I do with planet mode right now? Well, you take your Omega Lock. No, I do not have the batteries in mine right now, so it is dead. Plug it in. Push it back. Bam! Get these massive guns for planet mode. Why would a planet need massive guns? I don't know. Because it's freaking cool, that's why. Check it out. You got these massive, huge cannons that just come out the front of the planet mode and just blast stuff, you know? Definitely cool. I don't know if he did this in the show, or, I didn't watch too much of the show. I know the whole plot was like, they had to basically find all like the cyber planet keys to basically like activate him to stop a black hole. It's basically like a basic version of the plot of the show, basically. But yeah. Yes, the missiles are here. They shoot. Whoa, whoops. Be right back. Got it, found it, right here. But yes, he has both. They do shoot. Be careful with this because I paid a lot. We paid a good amount of money for this, like $100 something. So not bad. I see. Actually, it's funny. I see a lot of these going on eBay for like 60, and a lot of them mistransformed out of like. Yeah. So, push it back into place. Before I continue, I am not doing that stupid battle station mode. Honestly, there's no point. It looks ugly, stupid looking. I'm not doing it. So we're gonna skip the rock mode. If you want to see that, go look at someone else's review, I guess. I don't know. Or look at pictures, something like this. Yeah, just look at pictures. But yeah, we're going to robot mode. Here we go. So I suggest for robot mode, what we're gonna do is that we have fun. Take this piece. I wouldn't grab the rubber bits. I just untap it like this. Actually, you know what? Never mind. What we're gonna do? I was misdoing it. Have this active. Do that. But I'll let you do this. Put that up. What do I do now? These are getting bigger actually. I'm gonna basically undo that. Bring down these knee pads. Do that. Bring up the little feet. Okay, so things are getting bigger. There we go. Bring out the arms real quick. Bring it all around. Till we're in the front. Like that. Very crickety. Armada. Plug in the key. Spin it. And this will, you also gotta wanna push that forward. Plug it. Same thing on this side. Plug it in. Spin. Push out. Then adjust the knee pads to how you want them. Bring out the legs. Also, he does have ankle boots. I'll get to more on that later. And what we're gonna do? Well, actually, real quick, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna pause the camera real quick, adjust it to where I can show the best part of this transformation. So if you're back. Alright, back. And this is my favorite part of the transformation, honestly. Before I continue with that though, we're gonna actually just bring out the hands, open them up, just adjust the fingers to your liking. Same thing on this side. Bring down the hand, make sure it's fully out. The fingers, just the hands. And now, to the most satisfying part of this entire transformation. Take the key, plug it in, and just push it upward. Bam! Look at that, that's cool. I love that. Do it one more time. Bam. There he is. The Transformers God Primus. How is that? That's cool. I'll continue. These little cannons up here. Bring them down. Bring them down. I will say real quick, these little bits are on turners, so you can turn them. Yeah, here he is. Primus. He's glorious. Look at him, he's huge. Oh, not that huge. But he is glorious. Continue. Take your little key here. This is Primus's key. Just plug it in. Plug it in. Oh man. There you go, that's what it gets. Now, before I continue, I'm gonna real quick put some batteries in it real quick. I will get my screwdriver, I'll be right back. I am back, I got my screwdriver. So I'm actually gonna show this on camera because I want to show it on camera. Just look his arm. You're wondering where his battery compartment is, so I'm actually gonna do this real quick. So I'm gonna do it actually on camera. I'll be back. We'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. That was harder than I was expecting. Sorry. There's like a little rubber stopper on the screw that was like in the way. I had to push it back in place. Sorry. You know what? Now that he's battery run, let's do this correctly, shall we? I'll just get the Omega lock, and we're gonna just real quick It goes. Go back a lot. Let it go back. Fancy lights. Oh, there it goes. It's already going off. Well, that's not what I wanted. Oh, he's loud. He's loud. You can see why I had him off now. He's very loud. It's funny, when I first put the batteries in, he was actually a lot more crackly, but he's all the better. Alright, let's do this correctly. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Alright, this is just technical difficulties. Jeepers. I was not expecting this to be so hard. I guess because I was never expecting to do this on camera. Come on, you big fucking chunk. Oh my goodness. Come on. Do it on camera. Do it for the camera. There we go. Took me long enough. There we go. It's close enough. We did it. On camera. There we go. You can see, there you go. That's what I mean, like, why I didn't have the batteries in. Very loud. Doesn't like doing it on camera, I guess. Let's do the chest real quick, see what that looks like. There you go. Those are like sounds. I hope it'll go off for the rest of the video. But yeah. Real quick before I get onto his articulation, we're gonna do a little bit comparisons. So between him and some other figures. Not from his era, sadly. Because I don't have anything that was from his era on hand right now. So I have things that are close. So I'm gonna back up real quick and just compare. He's not gonna be in frame, so that's to be expected. Maybe I could get him in frame, kind of. Come on, camera. Camera. Pain right now. Old. Well, not old, just my stand is a pain. Sorry. Alright. Smallest to biggest. Here we go. Core class. Nemesis Prime. He towers over core class Nemesis Prime. So, very huge compared to him. What is it? Voyager Bumblebee? I don't remember. Still towers. Obviously. Gear Grease, I think. I forgot their name. But there she is compared to him. Mainline Optimus Prime from Rise of the Beasts. There you go. And I guess the closest thing I have to Unicron on hand right now, Scourge. There you go. There we go. There's his thing. Next to a leader class, a market class. But now, let's get on to good old Primus here's articulation. He's pretty decently articulated from a toy from this time, honestly. Of course, not the greatest, it's not modern articulation, but it's decent, honestly. His head can turn well, not all the way around, but mostly. Be careful, I don't want to bend it. His arms go about that much for the shoulder pad to get in the way. Back about that much, so not much at all actually. Barely any room to go back. Go up about that much. Go down about that much. Pretty good elbow bend, honestly. All things considered. Also can go backwards for some reason. Hands fully articulated. So yeah, hands are fully articulated, and the thumb is on like a little, middle pin, so you can move up and down. It's got the lower half of the body, so adjust my camera again. There we go. Here we are. His body, he has a waist. I can go all the way around, obviously. I'm not going to do it because there's just too much kibble on the way to do it. Because I don't like fighting with it. his leg can kick up about that much. Back about that much. You can get a little more if you just finagle it. I'm not gonna. I want to be careful with this. They can go out to the side about that much. Oh, pretty good. A pretty awesome knee bend, all things considered, for a toy this old. Honestly, pretty impressive, the knee bend. I guess we can count this articulation. His knee pads can move up and down, so if you want to adjust them. And ankle pivots, which is crazy on a toy this old. Yeah, the ankle pivots. Crazy. What was I saying? If I did have him in his battle station mode, I think I would have to bring out these little leg claws. I don't know why he has them, but he just has these little leg claws. They're articulated about like 4 points, honestly. You got the base, the middle, this piece, and then it's gonna open up. See? Okay. But yeah, Primus. Pretty decently articulated from a toy from this time, honestly. Very impressive. I know that he also, the reason is because he is pretty huge, so it makes sense for him to have all this articulation. And one thing I will say, I love the sound of those ratchets, those heavy-duty, beautiful sounding ratchets from the old Armada days where everything had ratchets for some reason. And may I say, now that we're in robot mode, we need to look at this robot with sculpting. It is beautiful. I love the look of it, honestly. Love it. Look at the legs real quick. I love how, in robot mode, it looks like the buildings on him have, like, lifted up to become weaponry. And I love that look. I definitely do also like, I think it's called Spark Blue, maybe? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, Spark Blue. I love how it pops on the black of the paint. I love that about it. See these little toes here. Oh, bits. I love this little hexagonal pattern. Sorry, pattern. See the detail on his legs. I love all the little detailing all over his body. I love that. See his hands. Focus on his hands. Yeah, I love it. I love all the little details on his hands and stuff. His whole entire body. I love it. One thing I always say, I always love about the Armada stuff and just that whole trilogy is how detailed the toys were. I love how detailed they were. Maybe this camera for the upper half. A Primus here. There you go. Make sure your shoulders fully up. I love all the little doodads and bits and bobs, all the pistons and stuff on the under the cannons. Like, I love all the little details, all of the pipes and stuff all over his body. It really makes you think that this was a planet, basically, that turned into a giant robot. I love the little greeblings on his shoulders. That looks cool. All detailed under the giant shoulder pads. And let's take a good look at that head sculpt. That is a beautiful, beautiful head sculpt. That is very nice. It is a very nice head sculpt, honestly. A little greebling inside of it. Definitely. Feel the gun details as well. But yeah, I definitely love all the little greebling all over his body. You know, his chest and stuff. I love that, like the little swirly stuff. It definitely gives him a more like I don't know the word, like royalness to him, basically. That no other Transformer has and gets. I love that it's on Primus specifically. This thing is definitely an amazing figure and an amazing centerpiece to a collection, honestly, along with him and Unicron. So yeah, I'm gonna give my final thoughts and reviews here. And I'm also gonna give a little bit of, I guess, some trivia about the character, seeing that I want to do something a little different. Now, my opinions on this guy, seeing is that I will say I'm definitely a little favoritism here, because this is something I thought I would never get in a million years. I actually have one in front of me. I can touch it. I can transform it. I actually have one standing here. It is crazy to me, but yeah. Primus is something that I've always found interesting as a character, and I always loved the idea of Primus. And it's cool that they actually did him in a toy form. You know, I definitely find that amazing that this Primus came out. I actually did have an opportunity to get Primus a long time ago, but I skipped out. It was that last night Primus, but I did not like the colors, honestly. I thought they looked a little goofy, a little silly. Besides that. Now, what do I say about this guy? What do I say you get him? Honestly, if you can find him complete, well, even incomplete, but like most of him there, definitely get him. He's worth it, honestly, if you can find him for a good price. Especially if you can find this little piece, because it is a pain to transform this guy without it. I will say that it's a pain to transform him. Because from what I heard, honestly, it definitely seems like a pain to transform this guy. Just what other key? So yeah. But yeah, definitely if you do see him out in the wild, get him. He is a great figure and an amazing centerpiece to a collection, Primus. I'm just gonna say that. Like, I know I sound like I'm gushing here, but I really genuinely am gushing. Because the sculpting, the painting, the heavy-duty ratchets, everything about it feels so good and, like, well-made. Like, ugh, awesome. Love it. Just, you don't get stuff like this anymore, I feel like. You don't get, like, this nice heaviness. Honestly, the crazy thing is, when he's in planet mode, all that weight throughout the whole body condenses down. It's crazy. I love it. And I love how the planet mode is not that big, but it condenses and like it unravels into this big robot. Well, decently big, of course. So, yeah. Now, do I say you get Primus? Absolutely, if you can find him, honestly. Do it. Honestly, he's worth it. He's just an amazing centerpiece, honestly. And now the hard choice for me. Do I display this guy in planet mode or robot mode? That is definitely my hardest choice, honestly. And I'm gonna actually do a little trivia right now. So if I'm correct, Primus' first debut was actually in the comic books, which is pretty cool and interesting. And one of the things that's been around for Primus is that his first ever appearance, well, I don't think it was, but like technically his first robotic appearance was with his face in a wall, which is pretty cool. And I find that interesting. I do like the idea of him being the opposite of Unicron, basically. Being the light to his darkness, which is pretty cool. So yeah. So, this is my review on Transformers Cybertron Primus. I hope you enjoyed. What's your opinion? You tell me. This was mine. Comment down below. Alright. This is yours truly, signing off. See ya next time. Goodbye.